Welcome to the Living from Vision app. I'm going to show you how to find your Living from Vision app because it is now currently available in 6 languages, so we want to make sure you find your English Living from Vision app, and then how to use it. So in order to get to your Living from Vision app, you go to the Play Store and you enter LFV into the Play Store search window, and up will come the LFV Day Planner icon. You click on it, and in this case I've already opened and installed it, so I'm going to go back to my main window and open the window for the app, the icon. Now today our click is highlighted in red, and I will highlight it by clicking on the window of today's date. Now the very first thing you'll be doing with your online course, or if you study in a group, you will be finding your 4 goals for your month, your visions, whatever you want to manifest. So the very first thing you'll do is to fill in your choice sheet. You click on choice sheet, click on go, and you'll come to a page with 4 boxes for 4 choices for the coming month. You will type in your description, whatever you want to experience. Let's say you want to write a book. If you wrote a book, you would be feeling alive, and you would be feeling like listening to the voice of God or to your inner voice and following that inner voice. And you can either create an image and sketch it and take a video or a photo of it, or you can choose from your library. In this case, I clicked on the plus sign, and I'm going to take a photo of an item, of a symbol, of a metaphor that represents to me the riches of listening to an inner voice and feeling that I am following my inner voice. And as a consequence, this feeling of inner riches that writing will produce. I have a description, I have a feeling, and an image. I will have the option to do that with 4 different choices, and then I will be learning how to energize these choices. Now, on a daily basis, you will go through your morning and evening exercises, and we have 5 segments. We have 5 segments, each about taking a week. The first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and 5th week segment. And we have an AM and a PM exercise section. So let's go and imagine you're starting out your 7-day cycle of 1 week studying. You're going to be going to your online course, or you're going to be joining a class and studying for about 3 hours, either by yourself or with a group, and go step by step, developing your vision, finding out what you truly want and what it would feel like if you had your fulfillment, and you learn about the power of using the imagination in conjunction with your logical left brain mind. Now it's time to rehearse every single day a few of the exercises to ensure that you're energizing your choices and setting up your day, working from the inside out. So you go from week 1 and you click on the AM portion and you click go, and it will bring you to a segment where you will have an audio exercise, a description part that answers questions that you were asked in the audio exercise, as well as a to-do list. And you get into the habit, if you haven't done this already, to write down things that are important to you. So let's just start the audio, and in about 30 seconds time, you'll start the voice of Dr. Rod Newton and Ilona Selke coming up to accompany you.
Week 1 morning tape. Take a moment to prepare your day.
Once we're done, we will be able to already check off having energized the choices. Now, during the audio exercise, you will be guided through a one-time through of energizing one of your choices from your choice sheet. You will be guided through describing it, feeling the end result, describing the metaphoric image, and the letting go part, one cycle through. Now, it will guide you through and give you an extra little bit of time to automatically energize the other 3 remaining choices. However, I would really encourage you to take your time after the audio is done to go through and energizing each of your 4 choices additionally to the audio you just did. The additional 3 choices of the 4 choices. And when you're done with that, you can click that you've energized all your choices. I have found giving those extra 2 minutes probably make a big difference in your effectiveness of manifesting your goals for those 4 choices you've set for yourself for the month. Now, you will be working from the inside out. You will be imagining and feeling the end result of how you want your day to be. And most people don't take that time. They rush out, get up, and rush to work, go get the kids to school, or do whatever they need to do. We will take time to pre-envision the essence of the day. And let's say I want to feel radiant. I can give a lot of descriptions, either in shorthand or in a full sentence. Here I may just say like sun or sunshine or like a star. Those are images for the day that I imagine representing the feeling of today. And we're training the mind to work with a symbolic image that represents a fulfilled feeling to get you the results with an end description in mind. Now we will fill in the action steps. What is important for you? What do you need to do today? I recommend that you focus on things that are very important to you. These may be projects. This could be writing a chapter in a book or in your book. This could be in the morning, like it is for me, doing some kind of physical exercise. For me, it is yoga. And for you, it might be treading the treadmill, taking the dog for a walk, going out for 20 minutes, doing jumping jacks, whatever it is. What else is important? Let's just say a phone call to, and then you fill in the blank. That may be something important for you, may not be. I'm just giving you examples. And you can fill in other things that you need to do, such as a meeting at 2 p.m. that you have to with, and then you fill in the blanks, whatever. You also may want to type in or write down time for yourself. Like, for example, for me, meditate. It could also read a book. Read 30 minutes. Of course, you will probably have a to-do list that is a little bit longer or more specific. That may mean including going shopping for food, picking up kids. It may be a specific business project. It may have a subset of lists, like my list is usually quite long. Then you have to prioritize your action. So now we're going to learn that although we think we want to do something, it may or may not be important. So writing a chapter in the book will get an A. But let's just say have a talk with a neighbor, just because. Yoga will get an A in my book. Phone call to is a friend that maybe I haven't talked to for a month, but I feel like I need to do it. If it doesn't get done today, it will not hurt. I can do it tomorrow. So it gets a B. The meeting, F, definitely has to happen. Meditation has to happen. Reading a book 30 minutes for me will get a B. And talking with a neighbor, that can happen this week or next week, but I should be doing that sometime. It gets a C. Prioritizing gets your mind trained to learn to only come up in the future with things that are really important to you and write those down, and to differentiate between what you really want to get done, focus on those items, and then also to learn to schedule your coming schedule accordingly. So for some people, they do work with a calendar, and this comes as the next step. Schedule your action steps into the calendar. First, I want to save. When I go back, I have to be sure to go to the first week AM exercise, because then I'll find all my written items. Again, if I went to the second week AM exercise, I would find a blank. Let's say my meeting at 2 p.m. Select all, copy, and I'm going to go to my calendar. And in this case, it's an Android. I will go to my already set up Android calendar that I have on my home screen to a meeting at 2 p.m. And because it's already past 2 p.m., my computer is very intelligent. It says meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. and I can give it a different color. I'll just make it an all-day event. All right, so we have a meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. I have a number of things already on my schedule, and I will go back to my calendar. And for example, at the end of the day, if I feel like I've done this, I will be able to cross it off and get that very satisfied feeling that I did it. Maybe I didn't talk to my neighbor because I didn't do my C. However, I can take this and, if I want to, schedule it into tomorrow's event or on a free day, and pick a free day where I don't have already a number of things. Go into my events, type in what all I need to do and save it. All right, so let's go back to the completed tasks. Now I can cross it off because I've already rescheduled it. Schedule free time and recreation time for yourself, and give yourself time for spontaneity, because if you don't, there is a sense of being tied down too much and people start rebelling against a time schedule. But people who don't have a time schedule do not get as many things done. The magic of having a day planner and a to-do list is that your subconscious now knows what is important to you. You prepare the day from the inside out. You will feel a lot more satisfied with yourself every single day when you see what you do get done. And by getting an overview over your life, it'll be like being in the power position to choose and to say, yes, I like that. Now, please click on save and go back to the home section. Now, if the day is done and we go to the PM, first week PM exercise on the today's date, we click go. We again click first thing, and in 30 seconds time about, the audio will start to play.
This is the first week evening tape.
Will accompany us into an evening exercise to bring us to a close. Reviewing our day. Completing the clearing exercise, which allows us to let go of everything and anything that was negative. We can also transfer incompleted items from today's day to another day's schedule. And then we're asked to review our day. 3 things I liked about today, 3 things I didn't like about today, and 3 things I'm grateful for. Now, I encourage you to always fill this out. Do it for 5 weeks straight. You will be amazed how happy you will feel at the end. Your quota for happiness will come from an average of most people's average of 6.5 to most likely a 9.5 to a 10. If you do all the exercises and you give yourself the time that you deserve, you will feel happier. And becoming aware of liking something and giving yourself permission to notice what didn't work or what you didn't like allows you to readjust. Now, most people don't take the time to review their day. Most people watch TV or are busy otherwise, cramming something, and then go to bed and dream about it. The advantage of doing a completion at your end of your day with the inner guidance of your inner higher self, your inner advisors, and feeling into what was meaningful in your life and what you wanted to learn from allows you to grow and to develop appreciation. 3 things you're grateful for in your life is the #1 underrated activity in most humans' lives. Now, of course, from here you can go to the calendar, you can look at what got done, what didn't get done, and when you have written everything down that you liked, again, you click save, and you come back. Now, this will keep going, and next week on the 19th, you can go to week 2, AM exercise. Now, and you click on go, and of course, it'll be unscripted. You will be the one writing it. If at any point you need to go back to your choice sheet and make adjustments, you can do so by describing what you want, imagining as if you were already having your wish fulfilled, feeling the feeling of what you would have if you already had your wish fulfilled, and recalling the metaphor, the image that represented your choice, and then letting go. Now, these are the steps that will walk you for 5 solid weeks, about 40 days, to help you change your habits, to help you step back and get a perspective on your life, to develop visions, missions, a sense of purpose in life. Your ideal self will be walking through how to deal with problems. And I want to point that out in week 2, AM as well as PM. At the bottom of the page, you will have the Learning from Problems audio exercise. This is a bonus exercise that we would like you to do at least twice every week on an upcoming smaller or larger problem. Now, the Learning from Problem audio is available for you whenever you wish to work on a problem.
Welcome to your Living from Vision, Learning from Problems tape.
It's Ilona Selke's voice that will be accompanying you. Now, in week 3, we have also another bonus audio. Let's go to 3rd week AM exercise. And in the morning, you have the morning exercise. And in the evening, you have the Pre-Experiencing Success bonus audio. This audio will allow you to
This is the Empowering Results tape.
empower your results in advance. Dr. Rod Newton will guide you through this one. Now, when you're done with the 5 weeks, by all means, although you will have completed the online Living from Vision study course or your group study, you can pick any of your weeks. You can go and start up from week 1 again if you want and continue, changing every week your audio, or just pick one randomly. My favorite one is week 3, where Dr. Rod Newton and Ilona Selke will be guiding you through your daily setup of your ideal self, your ideal day, and it's a perfect one from my perspective to use every single day. I myself have been using these audios since 1991. The first 15 years I did them every single day. Since then, I would say I do them about, at this point, 5 to 6 times a week. And I can tell you from personal experience, if I slide on doing my exercises or preparing my day from the inside out, my day shows it. So I prefer to be happy and create my day from the inside out and use the Living from Vision app.